Hey everyone, and welcome back to Robot Boy, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the potential of the No Man's Sky universe resetting in the new update No Man's Sky Next on the 24th of July when it releases. So what exactly does resetting the universe mean? Well, in order to upgrade and change core mechanics and engine properties within the game, a lot of stuff has to be changed. A lot. In an interview with Sean Murray back in 2015, I believe, he was talking about how changing the smallest detail on one area of the procedural generation could and most likely would result in a drastic change in something relatively unrelated to it. The algorithm is so intricately linked to everything within the game that even a small change, a tiny change to a texture or a height map, could severely alter something across the other side of the universe. I mean the in-game universe, not real life universe, obviously. I mean, I know Sean Murray is basically God, but anyway. For example, let's say you have a desert planet, and in No Man's Sky Next, they update the desert biome terrain generation to produce more realistic sand elevation with flatter areas, or genuine sand dunes, okay, so they're focused on improving desert biomes in particular. And that's fine for specific desert planets, but then what if that same sand texture, the same properties, appear on a tropical planet on a beach, or as the dark sand color on a barren planet? The properties will also need to update across there too, meaning not only on the desert planets is this updated, but the terrain's height and scale value will drastically begin to change over there as well, and this will in turn affect where mountainous terrain will develop, where water will be, where buildings can spawn, where bases will be placed, where caves will open up. It's a butterfly effect. And that's not even considering the huge changes that we'll likely see. That's just if they decide to change a texture or something. With the brand new elements added in Next to cater towards multiplayer as well as just general additions to biomes and architecture, Hello Games may also replace, add or completely remove certain assets or creatures within the game, which could have huge repercussions. The universe resetting has happened before. In 1.3 in particular, the universe reset in a way that left people who had built spectacular bases on beautiful lush planets with stunning vistas and vibrant forests at their doorstep, stranded on a barren, desolate wasteland. Assets had been removed, but generation had been improved. Planet types had been updated and textures had been updated too, but this meant that out of the 18 quintillion plus planets, there was a very high chance that you would encounter some sort of major overhaul to the generation near your latest save. Unfortunately, as I say, the reset was all too detrimental for some players. If we look at what has been updated in the past, nothing too crazy has been changed or added really. Yes, we have had the new exotic planets added with new assets, but that still kind of only counts for really 5 to 6 major variations between the main properties on these planets. Minor alterations have been made to general landscaping generation, and yeah, the textures have been vastly improved, but that doesn't really affect gameplay per se. So overall, not much has been changed in the latest updates, yet that's caused almost catastrophic consequences for players in the past, and that has warranted a universe reset. So with Next, will the universe reset, and what should you do about it? The short answer, I'm going to go with yes, the universe will reset. There's no way Hello Games can add anything at all, let alone these huge predicted mechanics that will come without massively altering the base generation and completely resetting everything. Instead of trying to make sure some things remain the same when the new update releases, especially things made by players such as bases, it is just much easier overall to just reset everything and go from there. If you've spent a lot of time building a base and are worried about what to do, what should you do? Well, here's my advice. Save money. There isn't a whole lot that can be done to save your bases currently. The best bet you have is to utilize your base to farm a load of credits, so that when the universe does reset, you're in a good standing to start off right away with developing your new base. And hey, you might even find a nicer planet to start building on. It is annoying that this has to happen. Kind of. But we've had a whole year with this version of the universe. That's a long time to play around in it and develop your bases. After a whole year, resetting the universe to vastly improve and overhaul the generation is something I'm happily willing for Hello Games to do. Next is supposed to be a brand new starting line, so building up from here is something I'm very much excited for, even if it means sacrificing my efforts to build within the game. And hey, for all we know, Hello Games might add a new way to restore your base 100% in the new update, so you might not even lose your hard work after all. But generally, for the procedural generation and overall structure of the universe, I imagine we'll see a lot of change that will justify a complete universe reset, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. So that's it everyone, please do leave your ideas and thoughts in the comments below. What new assets or biomes do you hope will be added in the game with Next? And what do you think we'll see in No Man's Sky Next in addition to the multiplayer? As always, please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and do subscribe to join me on this journey if you haven't done so already. And with that, I'll see you all in the next video.